In this video, we'll begin to discuss the behavior of the patched function. We'll start by showing what it does when not replaying, and in another video, we'll show what happens when it is replaying. Okay? So if not replaying and the execution hits a call to patched, it first checks the event history, and either the patched ID is not in the event history, and in that case, it will add a marker to the event history and upsert a search attribute. If the patched ID is in the event history, it won't modify the history. And in either of these two cases, it will return true. All right. And there's a caveat to this stuff, but this is a pretty good approximation of what happens. So we'll get to the caveat in a later video, but for now, let's roll with this. Okay. So what we'll do is basically, we'll just simulate both of these things happening in one example. It'll be nice and easy. Okay. So what I'm going to do is grab a little snippet, paste it right here. Okay. And so now all we have is we have two patched statements, one right here, one right here. It's just wrapped in a print so we can see the return value. No big deal. And then what's happening is this first one will be this first if statement, and the second one is going to be the second if statement. Okay. So we'll go ahead and run it, and then we'll look in the workflow history and kind of explain this a little more. Okay. So we'll run the workflow, we'll run the worker, and we are good to go. Okay, I'm just going to kill the worker for no real reason. I'll go look in our event history. All right, so here we go. This looks good. So again, so we're not replaying at all. Okay, so that's good. So in the execution hits a call to patched, it first checks the event history and does these two things. Okay, so we're hitting a call to patch. We're doing it twice, and both times it's going to check the event history. If the patched ID is not in the event history, it will add a marker to the event history and upsert a search attribute. Okay, so when it hits this first patched call, there's nothing in the event history about this patch ID, right? So in this case, it's going to add the marker and upsert a search attribute. Okay, and so that's going to add this marker and upsert this search attribute. Okay, so these two happened on this first call, and then in the second call, we're in this if block. Okay, so if the patch ID is in the event history, which it is because it was added by this call, okay, then it won't modify the history, and it didn't, right? So basically what this is saying is it's not going to add more than one marker to the history. It's only going to add it one time, okay? And in both cases, it will return true, which is what we saw right here. Both of them are going to return true, okay? And that is a pretty good summary of what happens when the patched function gets called and we're not replaying. Okay, we'll get to what happens when we're replaying in another video, and we'll also cover this caveat.